Gemini, we are starting off strong in your love reading with a heavy commitment or family life. All right. Having some type of rapid change or epiphany. Okay. It may feel like things are falling apart or lots of changes. You may be having a light bulb moment about commitment, or it might have been a change even in your family life if you were single with this kind of energy. All right. And usually, if it's your sun, moon, Venus, rising, check your other signs. But there is some type of change. And when I clarify that, I am seeing a lots of you may have been either, having a realization about your commitments, your traditions, marriages, things like that, and doing a lot of reflecting with the Hermit card. Very, on your own energy, kind of single energy, maybe reflecting on established commitments and traditions in your love life, because something might have changed. And I am seeing a dynamic here, where there is a defensiveness over either lies or tricky behavior, with a couple here. We have the king and the king of wands and the queen of pentacles. Now, there is this shift from family life to being like owning the room and being more independent, okay, with the nine of pentacles. Now, fire sign may be relevant here: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I do have the king and queen of wands with the queen of pentacles showing up, so there might have been some interference. Earth sign energy may be relevant, not always. It may just be like that person's either very grounded or something, or they're just coming up like the earth sign energy is being activated in their chart. So there is this shift. So lots of you, I'm going to say, maybe in the process of being single or making changes in your life, getting ready, thinking about independence, okay? Because I do see there was some type of real deal good match and enchanted whisper. Overall energy, there is some type of love bond. And honestly, Gemini, I'm picking up two energies for you. For those of you looking to reconcile, I do see that energy there, okay? And we'll get into that. But there is a lot about independence and giving each other space, setting each other free, a lots of new beginnings and love and offers coming towards you, okay? So we have this promise, and then we see power play, wanting to dominate, control the relationship, and then it goes to meeting new people, adventures, and right timing. Hold on for the right one. Self-love, okay? And this card feels very strong. All right, so now we get to how is your person coming toward you? Because I do see a new spark coming in and healing, okay? We have some new offer of passion is showing up in tarot as well, also with love, okay? And a choice that may need to be made. When I see how this person is coming towards you, I feel like, I'm picking up two parties, but I'm getting two parties in my answer too. So, Gemini, this could be for the future for some of you. Hopefully, those of you able to reconcile will reconcile. When these messages comes out, it's always tricky to break it down. Okay, let me know if you guys have questions. But I see there's lots of mystery, and that can be sneaky energy. That could be those of you who dealt with someone who is being a little too mysterious, or they kept something from you or something. But you're trying to heal the situation, okay? But I do see guardedness, and we have respect, like trying to get to that equal respect. We have power play here that could have been part of the issue in the relationship. And I see effort and back to family life is coming up three times. A lot of you, this message, maybe those of you who had something change in your family life, or you have a family with this person, okay? Because it goes now trying to open up. And I had to re-record this, but I got the download that for some of you, your person is waiting for you to open up. Okay, and I'll break more of that down, because I do see chemistry, right? But then it goes to freedom, setting each other free. Now, it's like a random chemistry. I mean, maybe you guys have good chemistry together, but there is something about setting each other free, and it keeps shifting towards independence. But then newer energy, flirting, having fun with someone that gives you healing, okay? And then I have true love, and then maybe through a friendship, someone that you know that you also care about. Because in this other dynamic, I am seeing some type of toxic habits. Addictions may have been a thing, feeling taken for granted, someone not seizing cup of love. One of you might have felt taken for granted. You could have taken turns taking each other for granted. This is kind of with this combination, this is like patterns, okay? And I do see a sense of healing and reflecting on this, okay? The Four of Swords, union. Again, another marriage and commitment card, but Ten of Wands, very stressed out, reaching a breaking point. And then the Lovers is showing up, a choice, love and healing. And the Ace of Cups, a new offer in love, a new beginning, okay? But it keeps showing up, Eight of Cups, walking away or something. Maybe some of you may need a break from your partner for a little bit. For those of you in the long haul, and you're just having a rough time, some of you may need a break, or some of you may literally be walking away, and then this newer energy is showing up. You may know this person, okay? Because I do see for those of you wanting to stay committed and trying, advice is coming out. There's still pages if you guys get to know each other on a deeper level, show loyalty, keep pedaling, despite any obstacles. But then I also see this right timing card. And for some of you, believe, let go. You're always beautiful to someone. Like, basically this is about maintaining your standards and knowing you're always good to someone who loves you. You know what I mean? Like that kind of energy. So if you're not happy in your relationship and things of that nature, this is kind of like pointing to kind of trying to get it to a healthy moment before you break up. And for those of you with families, it could be because you have family together. You're trying to make it peaceful, you know what I mean? With that kind of energy, especially with meeting new people, and hold on, like you'll meet the right person, you know what I mean? So now, hidden messages. This is interesting. So I see I'm recovering. Do I still have a chance? I admire you. I'm not financially stable. I want you so badly. I'm not over you. Okay, so those trying to get back together. I compare others to you, and I am waiting patiently. Now, for the for those of you committed, it does feel like a very family, or like you had something. There is someone that may be caring about you already and waiting for you to be independent. I do see extra parties here, like single basically is what I'm saying. With that energy, okay? But I do feel like for those of you, trying to work out like a long, marriage, family life, whichever, your person may be waiting for you to open up. You know what I mean? But it may be that freedom or time apart, however, whether you're ending it or just giving each other space, maybe a factor here. I hate to say like, breakups thing, but things happen. Okay. So it is coming up in that energy, maybe on your mind, things of that nature, because there's definitely some type of shock that seem to have happened or change, and you're really trying to be grounded. But this is also a good sign. Don't underestimate this card. This is being financially independent and striving for it, being very attractive, glowing, and it may be someone, I do feel like someone already has their eye on you, because you're getting the choice, you're getting all these new beginnings in love, and are in the urgence to think about yourself and, meet the right one, that kind of energy, Gemini. So good luck, okay? And for those of you singles, a lot of your family life, a lot of things may be going on. This does feel very family kind of orientated, where it feels like, yes, they may have been a love dynamic where you're defensive about, but I do feel like this energy where you're, other things are happening in your family life that were the change too, and now you're just kind of like waiting to meet the right person that you may have met already and don't realize it. All right, but you're still healing from something else. All right, it's a very interesting message. I got like four down four different storylines for how the Gemini collective is getting this energy. So I hope that reading made sense, guys. Take care, love and light. I hope everything works out.